It's me, your girl Jay. I am back with another one. We're about to get into this balloon pop. Hey, this is a new one, so let's check them out over here and see how they do it. But hey, thank you all for tuning into my channel. Thank you all for liking and subscribing, staying with me. I appreciate you all to the most. And I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you all. And let's grow my channel. Definitely like and subscribe. Comment at the end. Tell me your thoughts on each lady and each gentleman that comes out. And hey, let's get this show on the roll. All right. Okay, ladies.
Let's bring out our first guy.
Okay.
Hi, welcome.
Well dressed for one.
Tell the ladies your name, age, and where you're from.
My name is Darren Davis. I'm 36 years old. Born in Fort Worth, Louisiana, raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm sorry, born in Fort Worth, Texas, raised in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a medical courier. I deliver surgical equipment all over North Texas.
Nice. And do you have any children?
I have one. I'm a proud father of a beautiful baby boy named Kai. He was born May 29, 7:36 p.m.
Okay. Nice. So do you mind letting the ladies know some of your deal breakers?
A disrespectful woman. A woman that's not patient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A reputable, responsible woman, and a woman that's not family oriented.
Okay. And what are some things that you like to do in your free time?
I'm a nerd, to be honest with you. I mean, I love to read, really, especially if it's raining. Other than that, I'm attracted to science, math, technology, construction. I'm big on building.
Nice.
So.
Okay. Well, thank you. So with that being said, I'll give you ladies the okay for if for whatever reason he may not be your type, go ahead and pop.
Oh, wow. One pop.
Yeah. So just one pop balloon.
All right.
So let's go on over to this beautiful lady and see what she pops.
Sure.
Okay. Can you tell us your name and age?
Carla, I am 40. Next week I'll be 41.
Yeah.
Okay, Carla.
Thank you.
And why did you pop your balloon?
It was just more of the physical attraction.
Okay. Like, is it too slim?
Yeah, I'm thicker than a Snicker. So
Okay.
Y'all see?
yeah.
So is she someone you would normally approach?
No, she's not really my type, but you're a very beautiful woman.
Okay. Thank you. So let's go back here and we're going to ask the ladies a question. Any question you might have for them, something you might want to know.
Do you have any kids?
Do you have any kids? Let's start down this way.
Okay.
Do you have any kids and maybe...
Like, do you want more? If you do, if you don't, I'm completely okay with that.
Okay, name, age, and answer to his question.
My name is Shanae. I'm 34. And yes, I do have kids. I have two.
Okay. Might I ask the age?
11 and 7.
It's not bad. The relationship between you and the father.
We have a good co-parenting relationship.
That's all I asked
That's
for.
good.
Okay, let's move on to the next lady. Hey.
Hello.
Hi, name, age, and answer to his question.
My name is Caitlin. I'm 35, and I do not have any children. I also don't aspire to have any children.
Oh.
May I ask why?
Okay, so I'll give you a little brief background. I come from a huge family. I think I have about 4 sisters, 5 brothers.
Oh.
And so I spent a
see
lot
why.
of my childhood raising children, and I enjoy the luxury of my free time and flexibility. And
Respect that.
I just don't know if that is something I see for myself.
Understandable.
Thank you. Of course. Let's move on to the next lady. Name, age, and answer to his question.
Hello, my name's Ebony. I'm 30 years old. I do have one daughter. She's 6 years old. Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You good?
The relationship between you and the father?
We have a great co-parenting relationship.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That's all that matters.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So on to the next lady, right?
I'm Shakira, and I'm 40 years old, and I do have 2 children. I have a 20-year-old and an 8-year-old.
All right, cool.
Good.
No problem, sir.
And do you have another question?
We've all been taught how a woman is supposed to be treated. Have you ever been taught how a man's supposed to be treated, and what does that look like for you?
Good question.
Okay. Settle. All right. Your answer to this question. Do you want you repeat it?
Sure. Would you like me to repeat it?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
So yes, I am raised in a home with both of my parents. So I was able to see how a man is supposed to be treated, and also how a man is supposed to treat his woman, cater to one another, partnership, loyalty, just being able to work together and communicate. So good communication.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Good.
That's a great answer.
All right. Let's move back here. All right. Answer to this question.
Yes. So for me, I would say my representation comes from my father as well. My parents have been married like 20 plus years, but however, he showed me that, of course, in a marriage or in a relationship, you have to have very, very strong communication skills. You have to make sure that a man feels valued and heard and seen and appreciated, and respect is huge for me, for men as well. So those are core values for
Okay.
taking care of a partner.
I like that.
I love that answer.
On to our next lady. Answer to this question.
Yes, the way a man is supposed to be treated, kind of like what the lady said, good communication skills, as well as, partnership. If a man leads, I'll follow. As long as we're both on the same page, I think that, everything will be good.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with having input. I'm very open to, my ears are always open for greatness. I can't become a king without a great queen beside me, or behind me.
Behind me. Baby, it's
I like
beside
your
you.
answer.
Thank you.
All right. Our last lady, the
You can
answer.
lead with the first step. I don't want to be behind you, though.
I didn't
You need to
actually grow up in a
protect me.
household with my father in it, but I guess in like living life through love and relationship, I feel like I've taken time to like seek out what men need. In my opinion, just pouring into them daily. Communication is huge, but just checking on their mental health, making sure that they have a soft spot to land always, like at home within me, because the world is crazy already. So I think for men, for me, in my opinion, obviously men are leaders and providers. So I feel like as a woman, as a wife, my goal would just be to provide like a soft space. So of course that looks like a lot of different things, but overall, that's really important in my opinion.
Okay.
That is an awesome answer.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to pop one balloon.
I don't know what my needle is.
Okay. Sorry. Here you go.
Oh,
We're going to get you one.
alrighty.
Honey's
Oh, that
gonna
was
pop her.
I figured I pop.
Okay. Go on over here.
All right.
Okay. So tell us why you popped your balloon.
I think you're a lovely lady.
Thank you.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
The way you're put together and everything, your ensemble, I'm loving it.
Thank you.
But it's just the fact that you're not really open to kids. Now, I want to respect that because I have a child myself,
Yeah.
and I can understand you on that one, and I don't want to ever overstep in my boundaries.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
All right. So I'll let the ladies ask you
Oh, please.
a question. So we'll start here. We'll start
All
down.
right.
Yes. Okay. So any question you would like to ask?
Yes. So what does resolving conflict look like for you? Say, for instance, if you and your partner, y'all was having a disagreement and you knew for a fact that she was wrong, how would you go about just solving that, or even, reconciling with her?
Well, no decision in this world is that important that we have to make everything and be completely the same. I'm okay with you having your own mind. You was born that way. If it gets too heated, we can both walk away until we both calm down and finish this conversation later, like adults. I don't want to yell at you. I don't want to call you out your name. I don't want to disrespect you in no type of way. So it's all about just being patient and making sure to have an open ear to hear you out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, satisfied with that? Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to the next lady.
Yeah.
See what questions we got for you. Okay, would you happen to have a question for this gentleman?
Yes. How would you say you take lead in your relationships? What does that look like?
I lead by example, not by force and not by word. You can watch me as I go.
Okay.
If you like how the things I'll do, and it'll inspire you to change the ways in which you feel like you need to change to for the better of both of us. And if you don't, I'm willing to listen so I can be able to become a better leader.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, questions.
What does romance within a relationship look like to you?
I want to be rude to you and then trick you and take you out to a picnic that you didn't know about. I want to surprise you with things that you didn't know I was paying attention to.
Oh,
Like if
that's
you
nice.
smile so hard that you get a wrinkle above your nose. That's the mess.
He says, "Nah, you get a wrinkle above your nose." Okay, smooth.
Man, you smile, you laugh so hard that you maybe, what's that called when you snort? You know, that type of deal. Bring you your favorite food, bring you your favorite candy, pay attention to what your favorite colors and flowers are. Paying attention to who you are, just not what you say.
Okay.
Okay, you good? I
All
think.
right, now, ladies, is he a good snatch or he got a good talk game? Which one is it?
All right, good answer. So,
It was.
there you go ahead and do you have another question you want to ask?
Questions, I'm a nerd.
Okay, so I'll let you ask one more question. Then we'll have to pop.
Okay. I'm very big on the way I parent. Even if I were to connect with one of you, it'll be a while before you meet my child. And I will hope the same. I would like to know, how does communication look between you and your child? Is it soft and subtle? Is it stern and outright? I understand that, every 5 seconds, they're coming up with something, Just want to know, how does that look for you and your household?
All right, we'll start down here. Okay, your answer to his question.
That's a really good question. And so for me, I would say just practicing my patience. I am a spiritual life coach, so I do a lot of mindfulness practices. Me and my children, we pray together a lot. We do a lot of yoga, meditation, and stuff like that, prayers. So we spend a lot of quality time. So for me, it's just practicing my patience, making sure that they know that I love them by not just buying them things, but the love languages, I guess, because kids have them too. So yeah, just that mainly.
Okay, cool. I like that answer.
You with that? Okay, let's
Good
move to
answer.
next lady. Answer to his question.
Yes, my parenting style is more so I am very open. Again, my daughter is 6 years old, but I believe that we have a good, healthy relationship. I let her, be herself and speak her mind, while also maintaining that mother-daughter balance. Make sure she's respectful at all times and things of that nature. But for the most part, I believe that it's more of an open, honest relationship. I can talk to her and she can tell me anything as well.
Awesome. That's great.
That's good.
Thank you.
The next lady, answer his question.
For me, it looks like I think both sides of the spectrum. My daughter is ADHD and she's very hyper. So there's times where, like, of course, in her emotional state, I try to be very communicative with her and make sure I'm listening to her feelings and like hearing her out. But there are times of sternness where I have to be like very stern and like stand on whatever I'm asking her to do, and make sure there's consequences when she's not listening. But I feel like as a parent, like there's always going to be two sides of like your love, and that the discipline part is very important, but not abuse. Just discipline and like, being stern with the child and making sure they understand like consequences for every decision, for sure.
Awesome. Okay, cool. That's a great answer.
So now it's time. You have to pop one balloon.
Oh, my.
That gets louder every time. I'm just...
Okay, let's go over and see why you popped. Okay, why did you pop?
Honestly, you seem really cool. And I think we could really get along and everything like that. But I think I see more of as a friend,
Okay.
more than a companion. And there's nothing wrong with that. I would still care for you the same. It's just the love would be different.
Gotcha. Understood. Hi.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Okay. Do you ladies have any more questions, or is it okay if he asks you one more? Any more questions? Sure. She has a question for you.
What side of town do you live on?
I stay in Fort Worth at the moment.
Okay. Did you have a question? No. Yes. Let's go and see. What's your question?
So, how is your relationship with your mother?
That's one of my best friends.
Okay.
So I was raised with my grandmother, my mother, my sister. I'm the baby of 4. I have 2 older brothers, siblings. To be honest with you, my oldest brother's birthday's today. He's 46, 10 years older than me. With my mother, we talk a lot. We laugh a lot. Like I said, we're very big on family, so we have a whole group text in which we converse on a daily basis. Me and my mom are very competitive. It's kind of started off since kids. It's like a church thing. I look good in my church clothes, better than you in your church clothes type of deal. So,
Okay.
but yeah, my mom's basically my number one superhero.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Thank
I like
you.
that.
So let's move on back.
For one thing, they are all dressed nice. I love it so far because they all dress nice. They all respectful. They're all very pleasant with each other. So I'm loving that part because you see a lot of them and it's just a bunch of chaos, which we like a little funny entertainment craziness. But I do love these. They look like they're all intentional. Okay, I'm just throwing in my little real quick. All right, let's carry on.
And go ahead and
Ask one more?
go ahead. Nope.
I can ask one more? Can I ask one more?
Okay, make sure.
Would I be your first choice? If we were to walk into a room,
Oh,
would I be your first choice?
Sorry, can you say that one more?
Would I be your first choice?
If I just walked into a room and saw you,
I mean, it's a room full of guys.
He putting you on the spot.
right. Because,
do I think I don't? I feel like that's like a double layered answer, a question. I mean, do I think you're handsome? Yes. Would you be my first choice?
I don't
You
know.
would be a choice. Oh my god,
Boom.
that scared me so bad. Yes, I think I would walk in and think you were handsome. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe
so we
he
do have a
should
pop
know.
balloon. So let's
That's
go over
that one.
and see why this beautiful lady.
Maybe he should have said, how do y'all feel about me? Do I look like someone you talk to? Or, but first choice, I don't know. I got to see what the other men look like in here. I couldn't answer that. I don't know. You might have caught my eye, maybe, but first choice, I don't know. You are dressed nice.
Popped. Okay. Why did you pop you? Well, why did you hold on to your balloon for that one?
Well, because I love your energy. You got really good energy. I love the fact that you love to read. I'm a big nerd myself, so I love to read. I love science. I love math, all of that. Okay. So that was like a thumbs up for me. But like the last question you asked, I felt like you were going to base your answer off of that. And like if I walked in the room, I wouldn't. So you wouldn't be my first choice just off of physical attraction.
But that don't mean you wouldn't be my
so that's
right
it.
choice.
So that's why you popped your balloon, because of the physical attraction?
No, just because of the last question.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't basing my final answer at the initial answer. It was just basically just a question to see if I would be your first choice or not. Just to be honest with you, just curiosity.
Yeah.
But nobody really can't answer that.
Is she someone that you would normally?
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm not like a looks person. I really like to get to know people because looks, they change overnight.
So are you telling me you want your balloon back?
No, that's not what
I'm a little lost.
I'm just saying that last question threw me off.
Okay. No, I understand.
Okay. Well, thank you. Go
I
on.
understand your looks fade and whatnot. You know, you got to be something more there. But that's cool.
All right. Okay, come
You
on.
lost
Let's
both
go
of
on
them
back.
just like that.
Okay. So, first, why did you keep it? What? Keep your balloon.
I really like your personality. You seem like really laid back. I liked your answer about romance a lot. I think that's like lacking in men a lot these days. So I really like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then, why did you pop?
I feel like he was spending a lot of time down there. Like he really, he really wanted her to get her balloon back. I mean, so like, you know, I like first choice energy too. So, you know.
I see what you did there.
So, honestly, when I walked in his line, you were my first choice. So I was excited that you kept yours. But, I mean, I'm a very engaging person. And I'm very detailed, and I like to ask questions. But I understand if you felt any type of way. I do apologize for making you feel any type of way.
Well, so I get it now.
I give credit to where credit's due. I will not deny anything. But
Yeah. You just seem like a little concerned that she popped. So, you know, that's fine.
I'm concerned that you pop now.
So you're going to keep it on pop? No. No more balloons.
I'm going to keep it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. However, I thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Yes, and I'll take this from you. And
Would you like to paint?
yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
He did not get a match. I was surprised. I am surprised that he didn't get a match. Like, that question messed him up. And then it was just a lot because I guess the question messed him up. And then when he went to go ask the young lady, why did she pop? And then asked her, did she want her balloon back? It just threw the other lady off. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, are you interested more than her, than me? And the insecurity pops in, and then you just like, let me pop, because he already looked like he looking at her. And as women, we assume sometimes, and we be like, nope, you know, you looked at her too long, you did this. And as a woman, we have to get out of that, because we can mess up things by assuming and getting in our feelings just that fast. But yeah, they was all good candidates. They was all good ladies. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say about them or him. All right, let's get on to the next one.
Hi. So the ladies want to know your name, age, and where you're from.
I'm Desmond Thibodeau. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a mechanic and I have a handyman service.
Nice.
Fix about anything, build anything.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you have
Good
any
with your
children?
hands.
I have one little girl. She's 17. She stays with her grandmother in Louisiana.
Okay.
She comes to me on weekends.
Okay. So in your free time, like, what are some of your hobbies? Things like to indulge in?
Four-wheeling. I have dogs, Frenchies, bulldogs. Pretty much no free time, always working. So, no, something new I'm trying.
Okay. So you might want, let's share with the ladies some of your top deal breakers.
Disrespectful woman. Pretty much, I'm down to earth, so it's just varies. Just disrespect is the number one. Someone with the kids, nice with the kids, because I'm raised from a big family, 13 of us. I'm the baby boy, so
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not real big on real simple.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, if for whatever reason it may not be your type, go ahead and pop your balloons.
Oh.
All right. So now we're going to head on over and ask each lady why they popped. Okay.
Okay.
So follow me on down here. Okay.
You come this way?
Yes. Yeah. Name, age, and why did you pop your balloon?
My name is Shanae. I'm 34. And just basically physical attraction, just offhand.
Okay. And is she someone you would normally approach?
I'm not I don't approach women, so
Oh.
You don't.
it's chill. I'm not like that.
Oh,
Okay.
well, how
No,
you going to
let's
meet
go on back
somebody?
here and
You
see
want
why.
somebody to be
That's pretty-
approached?
Name, age, and why
approach
did you pop
women.
your balloon?
My name is Caitlin. I'm 35. So one of the initial reasons that I popped is he's very handsome. He has a beautiful smile. I just don't I don't feel like we will have a connection. I love that you do manual labor and work with your hands. I think that is very masculine. I also, even though this is just my brain didn't like it, that his daughter doesn't live here with him. And even though I don't have a desire to be a mother, I do think it's important to, for families to be close and all the things. So that was the only reason why
Yeah.
for me.
No comments on that?
No, she goes to school in Louisiana, but she actually moving with me to be a nurse. She gonna go to nursing school when she graduate this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would ask if she someone you would approach, but you say you don't approach.
I'm not real big on the makeup.
Okay.
Oh,
I like a natural woman.
I'm a makeup artist by trade, so that's great that we're not a match because I will be beat 6 7 times of the week.
I feel that.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
let's
wear
move
makeup
on
every now
to
and again
the
now,
next
so.
lady and let us know why you popped your balloon.
Initially, just off of physical attraction, not typically my type that I would go for. That's it.
Yeah.
Your
No, not really.
Oh,
No.
okay.
And what makes her not your type?
Who's your type then, buddy?
Just not nothing on. Just physical attraction, wouldn't it?
Okay. Thank you.
No.
Name, age, and why you popped your balloon.
I'm Shakira and 40, and more so just because you say you don't really approach women. Like, I have a thing for like just really traditional men that are like always willing to do, I guess, the traditional thing because I don't approach men. So I'm kind of more so like, I like that energy of like a masculine energy. Like if you see something like you want it, you go get it woman wise. But that was it. I think you're attractive. I think I like that you do work with your hands as well. But that was really it. I don't know, like I guess, and within a relationship, I would be looking for more like really traditional values within a man too. So I don't know how that really like would translate.
Traditional meaning.
Just like in every aspect. So like if we go, men take out the trash. You know,
Men
like
lead.
just yeah. Just more like men roles for men, women roles for women. But I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
traditional.
You are.
Yeah. My mom and them married 32 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my daddy taught me well.
Oh, you did. I see the handiwork. You got it. Yeah.
All right. So you do have one balloon unpopped. Let's go ahead and ask this beautiful lady a question.
What's your name?
Carla.
Why you kept your balloon?
We can have Carla. Can.
Carla
I got
can't
the
wait.
mic.
Oh,
So let's go. All right. So name and age.
Carla, I'm 40.
40. Yeah. Why you
And
kept your balloon?
you can ask Carla. Oh, that's your question? You can ask her any question you want.
You got kids?
Yes, I have a daughter. She's 19. She goes to Louisiana, Grambling.
Okay. Okay.
And you can throw another one in there if you want.
Yeah, baby daddy drama?
I mean, my child's grown, so no.
Oh, well, we cool. We ain't got no problems with that. And I do like older women too, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, do you want to follow me on up here, or did you want to ask him a question here? Or come up here. You can ask him a question up here.
Okay, Miss Carla.
And ask him anything.
Do you desire to have more children?
Maybe later. I find the right woman. I just don't want a bunch of kids spread it out with different women.
Okay.
My mom and daddy, all the same kids from one woman.
Okay.
Ask away.
How old is your kids again?
She's 17.
Oh, yes. You had the one. Okay. That's not a question I have.
You sure?
Oh,
And you're free to ask one more question. Or you have anything else you want to ask before?
Oh, don't.
So is it a? Uh-oh.
She's about to pop.
I'm about to ask the official question. Go ahead.
So I was wanting to hear what he had to say more. But that the whole thing about the not approaching women, I said I don't approach men, and I do, feel like when you go places and you want somebody to come to you. So
Yeah, I don't.
You can head back over to the line. Yeah. Did you want to comment on that? You sure? Okay. Well,
You
that
just
is all the
shy
balloons
or what?
popped. Still, I thank you so much.
He must be just timid, shy. Like, how you gonna get a woman? I mean, you want woman to pursue you? You got to pursue the woman, sir. You got to be the man. You have to chest out a little bit and hey, how you doing? How's your day? Well, you looking beautiful. May I ask, do you have a man? Are you in a relationship? Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to let you know. Caught my eye. I'd love to get to know you. I mean, something, sir. I mean, you gotta a little bit. Your person, if you're looking for someone. I mean, they're not gonna just fall in your lap unless you find somebody that's gonna pursue you. And there's some women out there that don't mind pursuing and approaching men. I'm not approaching you. You better come on. I'm gonna give you a little look and let you know, hey, I see you too. And if you don't follow behind that, then I'm sorry, sir. I'm not about to do all that there. I'll stay in the woman's place now. You want to be the man? Y'all say y'all want to be the man. Y'all want to lead and all this. All right. Well, he didn't find a match. Let's carry on.
Much for joining us today.
Yeah.
Yes. Let us bring out our next single guy. Hello, hello. Welcome. Here you go. All right.
How you doing?
Good. What is your name, age, and where you're from?
Mitch, I'm 45. I'm from Rockford, but I've been in Texas for like 11 years now.
Mitch,
Okay.
45.
What do you do for a living?
I have a construction company and a security company.
Nice. And do you have any children?
Yes, two.
What are the ages?
My daughter is 27 and my son is 9.
Okay.
Okay. So let these
Not
ladies
bad.
know some things that you like to indulge in your free time, some of your hobbies.
Well, I've been to the gym a little bit. So, I might need a little gym rat with me. If not, I'll probably convince you to get out there anyway. I do sports, play basketball. A lot of times I work a lot because I got 2 companies, so I'm like literally work dang near 70 days a week. So, but you make time for what you want to make time for. So,
Yes.
Right.
And what are a few of your deal
Absolutely.
breakers?
a woman who know how to protect me, and to those who don't get that, that's not physical.
A woman
Who don't know how to
does-
protect
yeah,
me.
who doesn't know how-
Yeah, you
okay.
don't know how to protect me.
Okay.
And I mean, that's just all for everybody. A disrespectful person, period. Just a bad spirited person. If just your energy off, I just can't vibe with you.
Okay. All right. So that being said, I'll let the ladies, if for whatever reason Mitchell is not your type, go ahead and pop.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So no pop balloons. I'll let you go ahead and ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so referring to what I already just said, if you knew how to protect me, how would that look?
All right, let's go down here. Okay. Name, age, and answer to his question.
My name is Shanae. I'm 34. And what that looks like for me is just, making sure that you are like well taken care of when it comes to your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. So, and also like your business, like we don't. If we into it, or we don't do the social media thing, we don't put our business tell family members your business, because you just never know how they will react to the person. So as far as like protecting my partner, just being loyal, trustworthy, just being a good partner overall.
Protecting his
Yeah, just
heart.
being that person you can lean on, talk to about anything. I would say because a lot of the times men, they don't like to expose themselves to their women, like sexually, you know, their the sexual desires and things like that. They feel like we won't accept them. So that's just overall, you know, being able to trust your partner with your the things that you don't trust other people with.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Let's move on to the next lady. Step this way. Name, age, and answer to his question.
Carla, 40. And you can answer it now.
Yes.
I will protect your peace, protect your heart,
Absolutely.
your energy. You should already know. Oh, that's my answer.
Okay.
And
Let's
sticking
move on to
to
the next
it.
lady. All right.
Carla.
Name and age.
I'm Caitlin. I'm 35.
And answer to his question.
The way I would protect you is by covering you in prayer. So I am a praying person, a very praying woman. It's the highest form of protection you can get. So definitely doing that, as well as I feel like loyalty is big as well. So that if you're a loyal person, that affects a person's mental, spiritual, personal development. So just being honest and real is how I would do that.
Okay. Thank you. Move on to the next lady. Step this way. Name, age, and answer to his question.
Yes, my name's Ebony. I'm 30 years old. The way that I would protect you is either, well, not either, but mentally, physically, emotionally, making sure that you're always in, you know, good spirits. Since you do have two businesses, make sure that you know, are able to, and, you know, wanting to make sure that those two things are, you know, good for you. But mostly it'll be emotionally that I would protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Let's move back here. Okay. Name, age, and answer to his question.
I'm Shakira, and 40. For me, I think protection for a man, first of all, I guess I would have to communicate with you and ask you what that looks like, because what it looks like to me may not be what you need. So more so communicating on the front end and asking, what does that look like? Naturally, I think as women, we have like healing powers for men, like just providing like a home that's peaceful when you walk in, always being a listening ear opposed to maybe like giving advice, because sometimes I think people need to vent and like have someone just like receive it. And I think that's like huge. Everyone doesn't know how to listen without responding. So being a listening ear, I'm huge on like cuddles and touching. So I think like for me, I know within my relationship, when I have a long, hard day, like physical touch is huge for me. And I really believe in like people being physically connected, like there's some healing within that just in general.
Okay.
So just all those things, just physically being there and providing like a safe space daily.
Okay.
I like that
Nice
answer.
answer. Nice answer.
So
That's just one.
before I let you pop some balloons, I'll let you ask one more question.
All right, now this might be a deal breaker, but I'm gonna ask it.
Oh.
How do you guys feel about poly relationships? I figured.
Here, let me gather myself.
You just messed up, guy. They was all for you. They was all in. Nobody had popped their balloon. Nobody had did nothing. They was all in that. And then here you go with Polly.
Okay, so
Rapid fire.
down here. Okay, so
He's mugging. Might attack me.
although I may know the answer already, I'm gonna have to ask, why did you pop your balloon?
So I just don't indulge in stuff like that. Threesomes and all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Any comment on that? No?
Poly is not about threesomes, but I get it.
None of that.
Basically,
No
it's
other
open relationship.
woman.
You can sleep with
I
this
get
one,
it.
that
Not
one,
even
that
a
one.
nanny or a maid. You're not doing none of
No
that.
nannies either. Wow. Yeah, that's
Okay.
sound like.
Thank you.
Your balloon back?
All right, let's move on to thank you. Why did you pop your balloon?
Polly.
Oh,
No, it is. No. I know it's where you
Not
can love
into
multiple
sharing.
people. I'm not really into that. I like my man to be my man, and that's it. I don't want to have to share my man. I don't have to.
Absolutely. Crazy.
Okay.
You know,
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So let's move on back here. Come back this way from the other side. All right. So let Mitchell know why you popped your balloon.
I popped my balloon because I believe, now, I will say this, culturally, it does work for some people, right? We live in America. Everybody has a means to support themselves financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Africa, they do it there to put resources together. However, I am not a woman who wants to share. I do believe that men and women are supposed to pair together, and if it is two that is supposed to be binded, 1 and 1 is 2. I don't believe in 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Right, because it's not going
And it's a lot. It takes a lot of energy to be with one person and share them on Wednesdays and Tuesdays, but I get you on Mondays and whatever. I want you when I want you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm selfish. I want you when I want you.
Absolutely.
I just don't believe in sharing. And I believe
Selfish.
if you're intentional about being with the person and building a life with them, it doesn't take multiple people to do that. You can find all that you need in one person.
Absolutely.
But that's just my belief system.
Okay. Thank you. So with that being said, the 5, 6, 7, 8, like how many, what's your limit?
Well, it's not necessarily a limit. You know what I'm saying? And them Islams, they believe in 7. Me, I don't need 7.
Let's go ahead and go to.
I'm just saying, if we going off the Bible, I can use 1 to 2 concubines.
All right, let's go to the next
One
lady.
or two
The Bible
concubines.
says it. What is it?
1 or 2 concubines. I mean, trash, trash, trash. You trash. You trash. Like, this should have been. You need to go on a dating show that involves poly. But going on here asking or wanting 2 or 3 different women because I have 2 business, I can take care of 2 families, or no.
All right.
The beat is
Why
on.
did?
Can I say something?
Sure.
I'm not knocking if that's your
Okay,
thing.
since we talking about the Bible, right? Okay, we're gonna take it all the way back to the beginning in Genesis, right? So the Lord was, he's so majestic. He created all these beautiful things, and then he was like, you know what? I got all this nice stuff. I'm gonna create a man. He created a man. His name was Adam. He was cool, living life, eating berries and grapes and stuff. And guess what? Even though he had everything he needed, he still was alone. And guess what? He said, God, I'm alone. And God said, it's not good for man to be alone. So guess what he did? He made one of the greatest creations in the world. And he made a woman. Her name was Eve. He didn't make 10. He didn't make 9. He didn't make 20. He knew that he was solid with Eve. And that's what he gave him. And that's all he needed. So y'all good.
Just do me a favor.
Absolutely.
Google Lilith for me. Just Google Lilith.
All right, listen.
Somebody
Yeah,
doing
you'll
that.
find
You
out
Google
Lilith
it.
was actually Adam's husband before Eve. But yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, so let's ask this beautiful woman why. So why did you pop your balloon?
Again, the polygamy, that's just not my thing. I feel like that basically tells me that you're not trying to be monogamous, and I want a monogamous
Right.
man, and I'm a little territorial, so that would not ever work for me.
Yeah. I don't want no violence around it.
No, not violent, but I don't
Nobody
like
doing that. Nobody
That's
need
all.
that stress.
Thank you. No comment on that? You go. Okay. Okay. And why did you pop your balloon?
Just want a person that just wants me. That's it.
That's it.
No
Absolutely.
judgment. But for me, I'm very much so. I want my man to choose me daily, just me, only me,
Every day.
And I feel like within the right circumstances, I can be all the things that my man needs. So, yeah, I just want one. I just need one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. So, well, that is all the balloons popped.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for being here. Unfortunately, you did not find a match today, but it's all right. You live in that day. Let's go. All right.
He blew it. He blew it. All the ladies had their balloon. They was all in tune, you know. They liked his questions, comments, his thoughts, his job. He even liked his style and everything. But then he had to ask about Polly. Why go on a show where people is looking for a match? They person. They trying to find love. They not trying to find you and two others. Like, why even waste your time, they time, even coming on there? You just blew it, buddy. Because you out here making money and moving, and you can't even handle 2 or 3 women, right? And I'll give them the attention and time and all that they need. And you talking about you busy with work too. 7 days. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with me. Drop your comments on all the beautiful ladies. Drop your comments on the men. This one right here. This one right here. All right. Thank you all for staying with me. All right. Until next time, I'll see you later. Turn those notifications on so you can catch the next one. All right. I'm out.